Close your eyes for a moment and imagine a world that doesn't exist yet. Maybe it's a home you've always dreamed of living in. Maybe it's a version of yourself healed, confident, vibrant, free. Maybe it's a life where the struggles you carry now are already solved, already behind you. What if that vision isn't just fantasy? What if it's a blueprint? A preview of a lifeline that already exists, waiting for you to step into it. Nikola Tesla once said, "Invention is the most important product of man's creative brain. The ultimate purpose is the complete mastery of mind over the material world, the harnessing of human nature to human needs." Tesla didn't invent by trial and error. He didn't build and rebuild until something worked. Instead, he described machines appearing to him fully formed, down to the smallest detail inside his mind. He would hold the invention in imagination, test it, refine it, and only when it was perfect inside would he begin building outside. What does that tell us? That Tesla understood imagination not as daydreaming, but as instruction, communication with the unseen field of reality. Now, fast forward a century. Joe Dispenza teaches something strikingly similar, what he calls mental rehearsal. He explains that when you vividly imagine a future event, your brain and body respond as if it's already happening. Neurons fire in new sequences, chemistry changes, your biology begins to match the experience of the vision. So what Tesla called invention, Joe calls rehearsal. What both reveal is this: imagination is not make-believe. It is creation in progress. Tesla described this process many times. He said, "I do not rush into actual work. When I get an idea, I start at once building it up in my imagination. I change the construction, make improvements, and operate the device in my mind. It is absolutely immaterial to me whether I run my turbine in thought or test it in my shop. In the former, I can test it as I please and work out every improvement. When I have gone so far as to embody every possible improvement in my invention, I put into concrete form the product of my brain. Invariably, my device works as I conceived it should, and the experiment comes out exactly as I planned it." Pause here. Tesla is describing what mystics and spiritual teachers have said for centuries, that the unseen is more real than the seen. And what you master in imagination will eventually shape the physical. Joe confirms this with modern science. He says the brain doesn't know the difference between imagination and experience. When you imagine, your brain fires the same neural networks as if it's happening. Your body produces the same chemicals. You literally begin to live in that future before it arrives. This is the hidden key. You don't wait for reality to change before you feel different. You feel different first. You embody the new state, and then reality catches up. Tesla's visions were about technology. He imagined coils, turbines, machines, systems. Joe's visions are about people. He asks us to imagine ourselves healed, free of fear, living lives of abundance, stepping into higher states of being. Different content, same principle. And here's the truth that bridges them. What you rehearse becomes what you receive. Think of your mind like an architect's desk. Every thought sketches a line. Every feeling adds dimension. The more you return to the design, the more detailed it becomes, until eventually the blueprint is so complete that building it in the physical world becomes inevitable. Tesla trusted his blueprints enough to spend months in imagination before touching a tool. Joe asks us to trust our own inner blueprints, the visions of futures we dare to imagine long before they appear in the world. So what does this mean for you? It means that when you imagine yourself free of the weight you carry, you are not lying to yourself. You are rehearsing a lifeline that already exists. When you imagine yourself stepping into abundance, you are not escaping reality. You are blueprinting a new one. When you imagine love, health, peace, or success so vividly that your body feels it now, you are tuning into the lifeline where those things already belong to you. Tesla said, "Instinct is something which transcends knowledge." We have undoubtedly certain finer fibers that enable us to perceive truths when logical deduction or any other willful effort of the brain is futile. That's what a vision is. Not nonsense. It's instinct tuned into the field, showing you a possible truth before logic catches up. Joe puts it in scientific terms. To change is to think greater than the environment, to think greater than the conditions of your life. In other words, you don't wait for proof. You become proof. You don't wait to see it outside. You see it inside until your biology makes it so. Let's make it practical. Say you want to heal. In the old way of thinking, you wait for the doctor's report to change before you feel gratitude, joy, or peace. But Joe says, rehearse the future now. See yourself healed. You feel the gratitude before the evidence. Your body begins to shift. You start walking the lifeline where healing already exists. Or say you want abundance. The old way says, wait until the money comes, then feel secure. The new way says, feel secure now, trust now, rehearse abundance until it becomes your emotional home. Then the lifeline of abundance becomes the one you're walking. Tesla and Joe both prove this. Imagination is not wishful thinking. It is rehearsal. It is blueprint. It is creation. So tonight, ask yourself, what are you rehearsing? What visions keep replaying in your mind? Are you rehearsing lack, fear, failure, and unknowingly blueprinting more of the same? Are you rehearsing freedom, abundance, joy, and blueprinting the lifeline where those things are already waiting for you? Tesla saw turbines before they turned.
Ow.
Joe teaches us to see lives before they unfold. And you can see a future self before they arrive. The choice is yours. The rehearsal is yours. The blueprint is already in your hands. Tesla mapped it. Joe confirmed it. And the truth is simple. Your visions are not daydreams. They are doorways. Your rehearsals are not fantasies. They are lifelines. And every time you choose to imagine, you choose which blueprint will become your reality.